AMD Ryzen i9-HX 370 12-core Strix APU is 46% faster than Ryzen 9 8945HS and 38% faster than Core Ultra 9 185H. AMD's Ryzen i9-HX 370, the fastest Strix APU, has been tested in Cinebench, showcasing huge multi-threaded uplifts versus Meteor Lake and Hawk Point. AMD's first Ryzen i300 laptops are expected to hit retail later this month, and it looks like everyone is prepping for the launch. The two main chips that will be part of the Ryzen i300 family are the Ryzen i9-HX 370 and Ryzen i9 365. These are the two chips that have been announced so far, but we have also spotted various other SKUs in the standard and Pro flavors. With that said, we have a new benchmark today, once again showcasing some brutally fast multi-threaded performance. The AMD Ryzen i9-HX 370 APU is part of the Ryzen i300 Strix Point family and features a 12-core and 24-thread chip that features a 4 Zen 5 and 8 Zen 5C configuration. This chip runs at up to 5.1 GHz boost clocks, offers 36 MB of cache, 24 MB L3 plus 12 MB L2, and the Radeon 890M APU with 16 compute units or 1024 cores. So versus the previous flagship, the Ryzen 9 8945H. You are getting 50% more cores, threads, 33.3% more compute units, and 3.12x the NPU performance, which is great gen-over-gen gains. Image source, HXL. The performance numbers in Cinebench R23 come from HXL, at 9550 Pro. The leak shows the AMD Ryzen i9-HX 370 listed within the test. There's no mention of what power limit, TDP, or laptop it was tested in. These are all important metrics for mobility chips as they can affect performance by a huge margin. TDP doesn't matter if there's not enough cooling to sustain over 54 watts plus power limits, and that results in huge clock and performance regression. It looks like these scores could have been done on a high-end laptop with proper cooling, since HXL also shared another test result with lower scores than this. In terms of performance, the AMD Ryzen i9-HX 370 Strix APU scored 23,302 points in the multi-core and 2,010 points in the single-core tests. These are great performance results as they put the Strix APU 44% ahead of the Hawk Point flagship, 8945HS, and 38% ahead of the Meteor Lake flagship, 185H, in multi-core tests. The single-core score also sees a 14% uplift versus the AMD Hawk Point and a 9% uplift versus the Meteor Lake CPUs. The Ryzen i9-HX 370 is also able to match the Ryzen 9 7845HX running at 90 watts from our Alienware M16 laptop. Once again, the new Strix chip can scale from 15 watts up to 54 watts, so even at its maximum TDP, it's sipping almost half the power of the Ryzen 9 7845HX while delivering similar performance. AMD's Ryzen i300 CPUs, including the Ryzen i9-HX 370 Strix APU, will be featured across several high-end IPC and gaming laptops, so stay tuned as we approach launch to see what more these designs have to offer. You can also check out the latest ASUS offerings here.